everyone. In this video, I'm going to show you a few tricks in Google Slides. I hope you find them useful. So basically, we're going to go through the toolbar, the basic like places that you need to look at in the toolbar. Then we're going to go through basic formatting and then creating a theme and creating an interactive sheet or a digital worksheet, let's say. So when we say navigating the toolbar, I wanted to highlight the places where you can do things. So whenever you open a new slide, it's an untitled presentation. So you need to make sure that you give it a title. If you forgot to give it a title, and you type a title in here, and then when you go to the untitled presentation, it will automatically pick up the title that you put in here if you don't change it yourself. Now the top part are the slides properties. When I say slides, it means like the whole presentation properties. Like in file, you can edit the slide size. In view, we can see later on that we can change the like create a new theme, insert. There are multiple things that you can insert, format, and so on. Now, the things lower down are the each individual slide details. So, for example, if you change the background, it will change the background of that specific slide if you don't create a theme or change the theme. Now, this theme, when you click on it, if this is not appearing, it will appear and it will allow you to select one of the pre-made themes. However, I'll show you later on how you can create your own theme. And the rest are familiar, like comments, inserting image, inserting text, formatting text, and so on. So, but the lower line is for each individual slide. However, the top one is for the whole presentation. And then this button definitely is the one that allows you to go into a slideshow. And the share button is similar to the share button like any other Google Docs or Google Sheets. When you share, you can share via email or you can share via link. And when you share, you need to make sure that you share it for, with people as viewers, commenters, or editors. Let's get into action like always. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to start a new slideshow. So start with new Google Slides. I'm going to start new. So that's called create a new Google slide. As you can see, there is no title. It's untitled. I can give it a title from here, or I can simply give it a title from here. I'm going to call it atomic structure. For those who know me, know that I'm a chemistry teacher who cannot type. What did I miss? I missed the R. Atomic structure, so I gave it a title. Now, when I go here, if I click here now, it automatically picks up the same title. So if I don't want the same title, I need to make sure that I give it a proper title for the whole presentation. So let's move on. Add a title page. We added a title page. Add a new slide. To add a new slide, you can simply click on the plus, or you can insert. Both of them allow you to, so if I click on plus, it will add a new blank slide. Or if I click on insert and add a new slide, it will also add a slide for me. As you can see, it's blank because I did not pick up any theme. If this is not appearing, if you can't see it on the right hand side, you click on theme, and then these pre-made themes will appear for you. If you click on any of them, let's go here for example, and then click on this theme, and then it will automatically change the theme. As you can see, the title page is different to the others, and so on. If you change it here, it's going to be completely different as well. The second page is blank, and you know, the third page is a blank with just small gray. So usually the title page is different to the rest of the slideshow. So these are the pre-made themes. We're gonna go back to undo, and keep it blank so you can see how you can create your own later on. Later on, I'm gonna go to slide number 2, and I'm gonna show you how you can change the background color. Now, if you are inside the text box, you need to be careful. If you're inside the text box, you will get the editing tools of the text box itself. So you won't be able to change the background. So in order to do that, you need to be outside the text box. You can either go to the slide from the left hand side and highlight the whole slide so you can see these buttons, or click on an empty space on a slide, and then it takes you outside the text box. So if you're outside the text box, you can go to background, and then in background you can change the color. So I'm gonna change the color to I don't know, that color. So now it changed the background of this specific single slide. If I add a new one, plus, it will be blank still because I only changed the background of this specific slide. I can change this one to a different background as well. Not advised to use multiple colors as backgrounds, but just in case you have sections in your presentations that have you want to use different backgrounds to them, you can do that in here. Now I'm going to go to number 4, and now I'm going to change the background, but not to change the color. I'm going to add an image as my background. I can choose an image. You can upload an image from your device, or choose a Google image, like search the internet for an image. If you're using it as a background, you need to make sure that it contrasts well with your font and that people can see what you're typing, unless you're using the image by itself. So this is the sky. It's a background. Now I can type my text inside, and this is not going to change. Okay. I can edit the fonts if I want, change it to this color, and this one change it to this nice color, whatever you like. When you are inside the text box, you'll get the command tools for the editing the text box. Now, what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to go to slide number 3, and I'm going to show you how you can add a video to your slide. So you go to insert, and then you can see here video, and then it opens YouTube automatically. So if you have a video pre-made and you have it in your Google Drive, you can upload it from your Google Drive. If not, you can search YouTube for a video. So I'm going to do atomic structure, and let's see what pops up. And yeah, let's take this one, and then I'm going to insert this video. It will start playing automatically on the right hand side, so I'm going to pause it now. Okay. You can increase the size to fit the whole screen if you want, or you can center it, or whatever you want to do with it. The video is there. Now, what we're going to do, I'm going to show you how you can create a theme of your own. So I'm going to click a plus. As you can see, whenever I click another plus, it's giving me a blank slide. So if I go to view, and there is this theme builder, okay? So I'm gonna go to theme builder. You see in here the design of your slide. So these are the designs that are in your current theme. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna take this one, edit the theme style. I'm gonna change all the titles to be this color. And then I'm going to change all these to be, I don't know which color, just so we can see clearly what's happening. If first level, I'm going to do it green. Second level, I'm going to do it red. Third level, I'm going to do it yellow or that green. Fourth level, that's not the nicest. I'm just showing you how things work and so on. You can see how where this is going. Okay, so that means whenever we have any text that is on one of those levels, it will appear in the color that we specified. Okay, so just to highlight. So now my second slide looks like this slide looks like this, and so on, which means I can choose any design of these I want. Okay, usually we don't do that. We use mainly 2 colors max, or 3, not more than that. Otherwise, it's gonna look too complicated. But that's not the thing that I wanted to show you. What we can do if we have um, a blank slide, I can actually change the background to an image. So I'm gonna go and choose an image, and I'm gonna go to Google Site and say atomic structure, and then it's gonna give me some images of atoms. I'm gonna insert this one, and okay, it's unsupported. Let's look for a supported one. Google image, atomic structure, and can't remember which one I picked. Let's do this one. Insert. Okay, done. So as you can see, it inserted it. It's not the best size, but you got the idea. Now this is in the in my theme. Okay, so I'm gonna choose another one. Or let's keep just one and show you what what I mean by it's in my theme. I'm gonna close this one. Okay, and now when I go to slide number 4 and I go to layout, you can see that this is in my theme already. And this is a background, so I can type on top of it. I can do whatever I want on top of it. It's not an image that that is added and that can be moved. Okay, so it's built in. Whenever I want to use it, I can use it. I mean, this is not the best background, but I'll show you an example for like my slides, the ones I'm using for this training. These are backgrounds. So if I click on my logo, I can't click on it. I'm trying to click on it. It's not an image. It's the actual slide background. This animation is also part of the background, and the 01 and all the colors are part of the background. This is the design versus this one is actually an image that I can move. I inserted this image as an image. I only inserted it to this slide versus when I go to layout, I see that I have the plain ones and I have all these are designs in my layout. Okay, so this is how you can create your own layout um, from like in Google Slides. Now, what I want to show you is how you can change a PDF worksheet into a slide and make it digital. For that, I'm gonna do a few things. I'm gonna go here. I open one of my PDFs and I'm gonna take a screenshot of this page. Okay, it's gonna be an image. Okay, and I'm going to go here and I'm gonna go to File and I'm gonna go to Page Setup and I'm gonna custom instead of 25.4, 14.9, I'm going to do it the other way around. Let's do 15 and 24.5. Or, let's see what happens. So it goes vertical. So definitely not this one, not this one. Let's take this sheet. It's vertical. Or let's add a new blank slide, okay? So I'm not going to add a title. I'm not going to add a text. What I'm going to do, I'm going to go to my image and I'm going to rename it worksheet so I can find it easily. Okay, and then I'm going to go to my slide and then in here I'm going to go to view. I'm going to go to theme builder and I'm going to change this background to actually the sheet that I just created. So I'm going to browse my files, recent worksheet, open. Done. Okay, I'm going to close it. So now I'm going to go to layout and choose this worksheet as my layout. So now this is my background. If you can see, it's too narrow. Page setup, instead of, let's do this as 18. Okay, better. Right. So now this is my background. This is not an image inserted, like it is actually my background. Now, how do I change this to be interactive? So as you can read the question, the A, B, C, D, E, F, they need to put the correct letter. So what I can do is I can insert a text box in place of these and ask them to, and then they can type inside. Okay, or I can like actually put A, B, C, D in text box randomly on top and ask them to drag it. Okay, and then here I'm gonna put a bigger text box to allow them to type instead of this blank. I'm only copying and pasting those text boxes. Now, if you want to make sure that they know that they need to type in here, you can edit the layout of the text box itself so it shows the borders. Okay. It's in here. Okay. We change it to black so they see it's a text box and so on. So this way I changed the sheet to be a digital sheet where they can actually type their answers, and you can make the text box as big as you want it to be. So this is basically what I wanted to show you today. for Google Slides. I hope you find it useful and I hope you can use the functionality of Google Slides to fit your teaching needs. There's a lot more to do with Google Slides that we'll cover in upcoming videos. Stay tuned.